will be White Reaper this time around to take the middle spawn. Nobody seeming to rush any of the portals. But we do have Lutz, Metamorphosis, and White Reaper on his own. But DJ Porks taking the crowd favourite for his second game tonight. DJ making his way towards the portal, but it will be not Homo. Seeing the pulses, trying his best to find a shot. He does see DJ. He'll be going for the chest before the shot. DJ looking to be caught off guard by not Homo now.
Headshot.
Not Homo landing the headshot, following by the body shot. Just one swing will wipe out. DJ Porks. DJ Porks just playing games, missing the arrow shot though. Knocking Not Homo through the portal. Not Homo patiently waiting on the other side. DJ Porks returning fire once again. Doesn't manage to hit the third shot.
GG.
That will be Not Homo taking the first blood. Mr. Stark making his way up on Justice now. Can he put an end to Justice's reign? Only time will tell. He does see the items to harvest and the pulses from Justice. But Mr. DS over the top. Approaching Source now. Mr. DS getting a close look at the map, realizing he is in imminent danger. Source receiving the headshot from Mr. DS. We can now force players towards one another. The Source taking yet another headshot, returning fire onto Mr. DS. But it will be Mr. DS who secures the kill.
Is now closing his own.
Now being hunted by Justice, it seems. Justice does make a note of those footsteps.
A new electronic is available.
A new electronic is available in all of the zones. Players with electronics will have a higher advantage over those who do not. And we will be seeing some fights very shortly. Kniving and Mr. Stork going for the same electronic, it seems. Kniving unable to connect anything now. Mr. Stork running away. All players very, very close.
Is now forbidden.
There will be Mr. DS in the Forbidden Zone using the glider to escape. With plenty of warmth to spare. Justice taking the central electronic. We do have Mr. DS coming up from behind though. Unfortunately doesn't manage to attack the electronic. It does see Justice crossing the lake there though. We'll be waiting for Justice to take down the tree before he does take the shot. Justice now receiving a headshot from Mr. DS, not knowing where it came from. Mr. DS with the return fire does give away his position, but Justice now looking for the heal off of the deer. Both players very close now. Justice unfortunately missing DS but hitting the deer. Justice will now be wiped from the game. Okay viewers, let's close another zone. This zone closure can push players towards other players. creating more fights for you guys to witness.
The show
Metamorphosis
director
coming through
is now closing a zone.
portal. Reaper. Standing still at the electronic, making sure all of his gear is upgraded. And Reaper will be looking to head towards the portal. We have Lutz on the other side. Unfortunately, not waiting. Loads of players now, very close to one another in the southern eastern zones.
West zone is
We will
now
be seeing
forbidden.
a lot of action
5 zones
very
remaining.
soon. Mr. Stork not finding the player he is after, but he does know that Lutz is very close. He sees the footsteps in the distance and is going to be tracking them. Over.
Ja, ik heb ook al gebeld met mama, die heeft hetzelfde gezegd.
With kniving.
Ik heb ook al gebeld met mama, die heeft
Kniving.
hetzelfde gezegd.
We will just give kniving a little mute there.
Southeast zone is about to be forbidden.
Both players using the gliders. The southeast zone being closed, that will force all players out. Mr. Diaz missing the shots onto Lutz. Can't connect any. That will be a turret. Kniving coming in from the sky. Half HP, looking to watch it, doesn't quite make it. Metamorphosis coming in with the axe whip, but Mr. Diaz does use his power leap to escape. Mr. Diaz just missing Metamorphosis there. Unfortunately can't land the axe swing. All players now very low. Mr. DS does have the advantage. Mr. Stark comes out of nowhere as well. It will be Mr. DS to find one of the kills.
6 players remaining.
2 players low now.
Southeast zone is now forbidden.
The southeast zone
4
is
zones
now
remaining.
frozen. We see players. Mr. Stark and Lutz needing a warm-up. Same with White Reaper. But neither one looking to make it. Mr.
A
DS
new electronic
coming close to the edge now,
warm-up during the time.
but he does have enough warmth to make it out alive, and it will be White Reaper who takes the warm-up drone. All players now on the edge. Mr. DS waiting for Not Homo, who is chasing him down. Mr. DS unfortunately unable to hit. We'll be trying to glide over the top, but Not Homo misses the arrow to break the fall. Homo blocks the arrow shot but does take the axe swing, destroying his armor. Mr. DS taking 2 shots now. Looking to escape, using the boom shrooms to his advantage, but Not Homo very close still. SDS setting up the tripwire. Not Homo lands, gets bear trapped, deflects the headshot from Mr. DS. Both players now very low HP. Mr. DS using his power leap to escape from the grasps of Not Homo. Very close, we've got Kniving with his turret again.
Southeast zone is about to
Battling
be forbidden.
Mr. Stark. Kniving, crafting boots. What's in a fight? He spots Mr. Stark. Mr. Stark doesn't quite spot kniving, but now he does. Both players are one shot from death. What's going to happen? It will be kniving to take out Mr. Stark.
5 players remaining.
Back up here, we got Mr. DS. 400 HP, looking to take out White Reaper. White Reaper does have armor. Spots Mr. DS and uses his power leap to escape from the scene. No players now. Reaper missing the teleaxe though.
A new electronic is available.
Full HP.
Northeast zone.
5 remain. We'll use a Blood Moon. Just give all players in that center zone closer together. Mr. DS looking to kill the deer to heal up a bit. That will bring him up to 450 HP, but just still a 3-shot kill. And that will be Mr. DS in need of a fire. Not Homo looking very weak. Looking to chase down Lutz. It's on the border. Barry Scott Blood Moon reveals all players to everybody on the game. White Reaper checks the map. He knows that everybody's close, but he can solo out on Mr. DS. Unfortunately, not making it up the cliffs. He sees the boom shroom, but he is going to warm up before the fight. He knows that Mr. DS is going to go for that electronic. Not Homo very, very quickly approaching Lutz. Lutz using his power leap just to get out of the area.
A new electronic is available.
Mr. DS looking for the shot. Doesn't quite make it. Reaper though, breaking the armor, getting the track onto Mr. DS. Mr. DS following it with the axe swing, breaking Reaper's armor. Unfortunately, can't land anything else. Both shots do get deflected. Will Reaper get baited into the drip wire? He will not. Mr. DS, half HP. Very, very low. Now Lutz and Not Homo battling it out. Both players one shot from death.
Northwest zone is about to be forbidden.
We have Reaper and Mr. DS still battling around the zone. Northeast gonna get closed very, very soon. Mr. DS being brave, going for the electronic. He doesn't quite get it though. Reaper will knock him away. We're back over towards Not Homo and Lutz now. Not Homo struggling to find Lutz. Lutz getting the shot from the tree. That will be wiping out Not Homo. Back up to Mr. DS now.
A new electronic
Trying to
is available.
spot White Reaper, doesn't quite make it. He will be collecting his traps that he placed down so that he can use them in the other zones.
Northwest zone is now forbidden.
Once again,
2
that would be
zones
Mr. DS
remaining.
finding himself in the Forbidden Zone. But using the boom shrooms to his advantage, he does manage to escape. 4 players remain, but who do we think is going to win? will be White Reaper taking the high vote with over
A new
50% of the
electronic
votes.
is available.
Reaper now getting the drag onto Lutz. Lutz is healed up because he did get the kill onto Not Homo. Both players swinging at each other, but it will be White Reaper to make the connect, breaking the armor of Lutz. But Lutz, whilst mid-air, does find the shot onto Reaper. Reaper getting the track onto not the player he wanted, but it will be Mr. DS. Half HP. And not looking to fight. Lutz now sending up cage traps, looking to make that cabin his home. Players in their own corner of the center zone now, hoping to get the center zone closed so that all players are forced to converge into the final east zone. It will cause for some action along the way. White Reaper cruising along, not quite sure what he's doing. But he's looking out for players.
East zone is about to be forbidden.
It will be the east zone being forbidden. We do have Mr. DS looking to find the electronic before the zone does close. I don't know why though, he is full on electronics. Maybe just to prevent any approaching players from completing their roster. All players now. Looking for some action. We will be using Gravity Storm as soon as possible during sudden death, potentially making the first player to connect a shot. To wipe out their target into the forbidden zone.
Final zone.
Mr. Lutz very close to diving, revealing the position of the turret now. Reaper looking down, doesn't quite see anybody, but he does hear the jumps of a fellow inmate. Electronic placed in the center zone right now. It will be Lutz to find a shot onto Reaper, dealing 150 damage. Reaper unfortunately can't connect, so he will use his teleport to escape the fight, leaving Lutz very close to diving. Lutz revealing that White Reaper is only half HP now, and we will have sudden death.
Gravity storm initiated.
With Gravity Storm activated now, any players hit will receive extra knockback. Mr. DS coming in, trying to butcher. He doesn't quite spot anybody though. Looks like there is no way out for all players. Lutz using the tree to his advantage, looking to hide. Doesn't quite get the hit onto Kniving, but does send Kniving flying, breaking the armor. SDS trying to use that third person camera to his advantage, but it will be Reaper and Kniving taking a battle right now. No, jumping out of the way. Reaper missing the tele-axe, unfortunately. Kniving will connect. Miss the ass. Very low, and he will get taken out by White Reaper.
3 players remain.
White Reaper in the tripwire, revealing his location to everybody. Not that that matters as of yet. Kniving, looking to deflect any arrow shots, as one shot to him will wipe him out. Reaper looking for the swing, but it will be Lutz to take it. Reaper and Lutz now.
2 players
Two
remain.
players. Reaper was just in that tripwire, so his position is revealed. But unfortunately, Reaper does not have the track onto Lutz. He's got to be very cautious now. Very cautious of what is going on. The zone ever so slowly closing in now. Reaper spotting Lutz, both players spotting each other. Taking fire with Gravity Storm up. Reaper may look. Connects the axe onto Lutz. Lutz using his power leap to avoid getting knocked into the forbidden zone. Lutz now connecting the axe onto Reaper. Both players half HP, but it will be Reaper to connect onto Lux and wipe him out of the game. That will be White Reaper to take the lead of game 3. We will take